Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, but mainly the subscribers, because you're the ones that keep the channel growing, and I thank you for it. Well, people, Monday morning, school. Yep, school. Get things done. Got rid of my dog last night. Don't mean got rid of it. I mean, I handed it over in the middle of a handover takeover to the ex-wife. And this morning, well, my son wanted to stay last night. He likes it here. So he's going to school this morning from here. But I've had loads of emails come in, loads of messages. Everyone's saying, Trevor, well done last night on a good interview with Thomas Markle Jr. So that was nice of him to come on. I do appreciate it. We also know that at the minute they are extremely busy. Everybody wants a piece of the Markles. Everybody wants to know this and know that there. Well, last night we asked lots of questions. You asked lots of questions. I just gave them across and he answered them all. There was a few funnies in there, so I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to Thomas Markle's channel, Thomas Markle Jr.'s channel, please go and do it. I think he's got about 17,000 subscribers. I would like all of you to help me lift him up to at least 20,000, and that's a new milestone. And that's how we work on YouTube. We support each other. I mentioned some YouTubers last night during my live. Didn't mention everyone. You know, I'm going to be honest. Should have mentioned Sue Smith. There's also Sumi. There's loads, guys. But sometimes whenever you're in the middle of a chat, you know, things escape your mind. It's not that you don't care. Things do escape your mind. Lady C's got a good channel. The body language guy. You got Steph, the altar nerd. There's so many. Avid, Graham. There's so many great channels. But I wasn't trying to sort of diss D-I-S-S. I wasn't trying to diss other channels. I just got, you know, got caught up in the moment, people. So what's going on this morning then? Prince Andrew has managed to amass, well, of course he has. I'm sure the royal family, they've got hundreds of millions, Jesus. But he's managed to amass £10 million in a fund, and he's about to launch a legal case to clear his name against Virginia Giuffre. And that will be happening over the next 2 or 3 months. So there we go. I understand that he wants to clear his name, but, you know, unless King Charles is willing to let him back into the royal family if he clears his name and this all gets put to bed, I don't think it's worth going through that stress, if I'm honest. But I'm sure that if I was under the same, well, I wouldn't have put myself in that predicament in the first place. But there we go. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And the good old BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, is now under investigation for giving a terrorist a podcast and a platform. Surely people at the BBC would have got clearance before doing it. First of all, morally, it was wrong in the first place. But the fact that now someone's went, what? They've given her a platform? Let's investigate them. And while they're investigating the BBC, and when people dig deep, they dig deep because now it's now apparent that the chairman of the BBC helped get Boris Johnson an £800,000 loan. See, that's what happens if you've got skeletons in your cupboard and people start digging. They're going to find more than what they asked for. And rightly so. BBC needs to be and fixed. There we go. What else am I going to say? I've got Boris, got the BBC. Yeah. United Kingdom Special Forces. Well, when I say Special Forces, that covers everyone actually, but senior, really senior Special Forces officers from the Special Boat Service based down in Poole, in Dorset, are all fuming this morning. They're all angry because they all, well, many of them decided to invest their money into a get-rich-quick scheme, which has just lost £5 million. In fact, one Special Boat Service individual lost £1.48 million investing in it. Now, before you go any further, these are not the guys that come down the ropes and kick the doors in. No, these are the senior Special Forces guys. The guys that have made a lot of money in the past, no doubt by carrying out security operations privately and vice versa. Yeah, quite sad to wake up to find that you've lost all your money from a dickhead who's been round building flats and apartments. I've got a get-rich-quick scheme. You would like to think that people of that calibre would do their homework and go, really? Let me look at this. What's the pros and cons? Okay, how long's it got to be in for? You'd like to think they'd have done their homework, but they clearly didn't. And they messed up. It's a shame. Don't like to see anyone lose money, but there we go. Oh, and I seen this actually with my own eyes, so it's a fact. Right, so we all know now, and I have to point this out because I had a chat last night with Thomas Markle Jr. about it. We all know now that, I hate saying it. We all know now that Harry's Apache Squadron guy, the guy that did the flight simulators, was saying that Harry lied about certain things in the Flight Apache, and he dramatized it for his book. Well, guess what? Omid Scabies, yeah, one of the publicists for the Team Harkle, has said, the Squadron guy got it wrong. He's saying now that the media twisted what he said, and apparently the squad, the guy in the Apache school is now, apparently he's sitting back going, that's not what I said. The media have twisted it. So even though he said that, and it went into the media, Mike, do you remember you said that? Yep. Even though Mike said that, Omid Scabies is now saying, Michael's really annoyed now because that's not what he said to the media. That is what he said to the media, and that's a fact, Omid Scabies. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend and twist people's words to suit your narrative. It's what it is. Right, what else is happening this morning? Well, it's not happening this morning, but the news is this morning. This is in the news. The National Health Service is about to invest another £1 million into diversity roles. Yes. Do you know those that are all... Do you know the nurses that are all out there going, we want higher pay? There's someone that's not even a nurse that's walking past going, I'm going to get a big role in there. I don't understand what the NHS is. Listen, if you want equality, pay the nurses decent wages. Don't bring in fucking other people to go, there's only 6 white nurses here and 4 black nurses here. We need to sack a white nurse. Yes. And hire a black nurse. No. That's not what diversity is about. Diversity is treating people properly. Treating people with equality. You can't have equality by getting rid of one side to suit the other. That's not equality. That's hypocrisy. Stop investing money in shit rules and invest the money in your nurses. It's pathetic. Imagine working in a hospital knowing you add no value whatsoever to the medical profession and you're only there to tick a box for colour or a box for the LGBTQ fucking 1, 2, 3, 4 crew. It's bollocks. The whole lot of it is. Either hire people for their professional skills or don't waste money on them. Jesus. Nurses aren't stupid. Nurses treat each other with respect. They don't treat people with disrespect because of gender or colour or religion. They work together to save lives. So let's stop with this hypocrisy nonsense. It's annoying. Very annoying, actually. Very annoying. Well, people, listen, thank you all for helping my channel, which this morning, thanks to you, we now have 84,000 people on the channel. So thank you. Please keep making sure that you are subscribed because with the way the algorithms work, I believe that people do get unsubscribed unwillingly. And thank you for supporting my PayPal. I appreciate it. Take care. Stay safe. Have a great day.